Hi, and welcome to FindLaw's 5 in 5, the show that takes you through 5 interesting legal stories from FindLaw in about 5 minutes. I'm Joe Fabush, a lawyer and a senior writer here at FindLaw. So today I've got some really crazy stuff for you about technology and privacy. For example, Colorado recently passed legislation protecting your brainwaves, of all things. Google recently settled a lawsuit about tracking users in incognito mode. And as hard as it is to believe, but your car may be watching and listening to you for profit. So let's all put on our tinfoil hats, and here we go. Tech companies may know everything I've ever done in my life. I've reconciled myself to that. But at least they don't know what I'm thinking. Right? Well, they might be able to read my mind soon enough, actually. Tech giants are pioneering neurotechnology that could revolutionize how we interact with machines and each other. Elon Musk, of course, is one. His Neuralink is working on a brain-computer interface called a BCI that aims to merge human cognition with AI. Yes, you did hear that correctly. Meanwhile, Meta, the company behind Facebook and Instagram, is exploring more non-invasive BCI, which is somewhat comforting, although it's using AI to interpret brain activity for augmented reality applications, which maybe is a little more worrisome. Now, their breakthroughs include AI that can essentially read our thoughts by analyzing brainwaves. This has really incredible applications in the medical field. For example, it could restore communication for those with severe brain injuries. But this cutting-edge tech does raise serious questions about privacy and ethics. How do we protect our most personal data, our thoughts, from misuse? While Colorado has stepped up, passing a law to safeguard neural data, this pioneering move may set a precedent and ensure that our intimate thoughts remain our own, even as we step into an era where the line between human and machine seems to blur. A new class action alleges that Workday, the giant HR company, has an AI-powered job candidate screening platform that discriminates. The issue is whether biased data fed into the AI causes it to discriminate based on age, race, and disability. Now, this issue frequently pops up in a variety of AI applications. That's because AI is only as good as its data. And here the plaintiff, a 40-year-old black man, said his application to a variety of jobs was rejected, sometimes within hours, for jobs he was otherwise qualified for. Now, the lawsuit may get thrown out on procedural grounds, and even if the lawsuit moves forward, the allegations must still be proven. But regardless, it's a good reminder to all of us that improper AI use can lead to legal trouble. If you're concerned about online privacy, you may have tried using Google Chrome's incognito mode. Well, it turns out that isn't so incognito. A class action lawsuit accused Google of tracking users while they were in incognito mode. Google, as part of a settlement with that class action, must now erase billions of records. Google is committed to deleting personal data from over 136 million US Chrome users. Plaintiffs' attorneys estimate the value of this data is between 4.75 and 7.8 billion in ad revenue. Now, users won't see individual payouts, but the settlement does mark a victory for digital privacy, and Google must enhance privacy disclosures. Are you feeling a little discomfited yet? Well, hang on, because I've got an even worse story for you. Cars are essentially giant computers on wheels. They have cameras to help you back up, voice activation so you never have to take your hands off the wheel, and maybe they even have a voice-activated AI assistant like Alexa that can play your favorite music. Well, all this tech comes at a price. Mozilla's Privacy Not Included survey paints a stark picture. All 25 car brands they studied failed miserably in privacy and security standards. Your personal data from your location to your habits is being harvested and sold. For example, Nissan's privacy policy states that they can collect intimate details about your life from your health to your sexual activity, and it can even create a psychological profile for targeted marketing. So what can you do? Well, you can go old school and buy a car without all the tech. To the extent possible, you can try to disable these intrusive devices, although if you damage anything, it could harm your car's resale value. You can also advocate for change and rely on privacy laws for some protection. Or, I don't know, maybe learn how to ride a horse? All of this stuff is a little scary, so let's end on a win. Ring is the home security company owned by Amazon. You know it, it offers smart cameras with a user-friendly app. It helps to enhance home safety and let you know who's at the door. But a little while ago, Ring faced backlash for its request for assistance tool, which allowed police to access user footage without a warrant. In response to criticism, Ring did discontinue that practice, requiring police to now have a warrant or user consent to obtain footage. The Neighbors app continues to connect communities for safety, but with a greater respect for user privacy and legal boundaries. All right, well, I'm over time, so I'll end it there. But I hope you enjoyed this look into the world of tech and privacy rights. It's a little scary, but do remember that your legal protections are there, and if they're violated, you do have options. If you want more information about these topics or others, please check us out at FindLaw.com. Again, I'm Joe Fabush, and thanks for joining me today.